Hey, this is Michael Lawrence here with the video walkthrough of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This is our second video walkthrough in this series already. And actually, what we did last video was I showed you where to find Epona and where and how to herd goats, and basically explained to you the whole storyline up to now. So now these little kids are telling me to wake up and get out of bed because it's morning already. So we start out up here, which is obviously the loft, but really I don't get this. You see, you can look around the house. Is that a bed? That can't be his bed. No, that's probably cloth. Anyways, there is no bed in this house whatsoever. There's not even a couch. There's nothing. And it's just a plain house. There's nothing in here. Like, there's no bed, no couch, nothing to sleep on. So I guess he sleeps on the floor because as of now, there's several times where he's oh crap, that did not work. So I do backflips down the stairs because it's awesome, and you get down a lot faster. Usually it takes forever to climb down stuff. Anyways, so what we want to do here is we're going to talk to them. I'm not going to read this because all they do is basically hint you towards buying a slingshot, which is actually what you need to continue on through the village. So I will show you how to get to the slingshot, and then we'll cut the video, and I will show you some other stuff. So what you want to do is you first come down here. When you get in the village, take a left over to towards Russell's house, where he usually is practicing his sword on this little wooden frame thing right here. So anyways, we want to speak to his wife, and she says, "Good morning. Her husband left early with his sword, but I must ask, Link, have you seen a cradle floating by here, have you? It's a baby cradle made of finely woven tree bark. Oh, such a misfortune. How far could it have drifted on? Not very far, considering at the end of the village is a big pond." So anyways, what you want to do is you want to Z-target this guy up here, which he tells you how to do. Z-target and talk to him, and I'm just going to skip this conversation because I just showed you how to do it. So you want to hit the Z button, and it targets him. GameCube, I believe it's the L button. You Z-target and target him, and he tells you to climb up there and talk to him. So we want to climb up there and talk to him. And all he says now is that there's a cat sitting there, which hints you towards catching a fishing pole for the cat. And then it tells you about the grass right here, which is actually how you call an eagle, falcon, or something like that. Anyways, once you call it, you don't want to pull that grass up because it will not reach to what we have to do. You come over here and blow this grass. And I don't know if you saw it or not, but there was actually a monkey jumping around in the background on top of a rock. I have no clue if he stole the basket or if he just is showing me where it is. So I really don't know what's happening because this monkey does help us later on in the game. So what you want to do is you just want to aim it in a general direction. Dagnabbit, I did it again. I keep hitting B. And you're supposed to hit A. So anyways, what you want to do is, I'm just going to skip it because you've already seen it. So what you want to do is you want to aim it at him, just hit A. You have to just aim it near him. It doesn't actually have to be perfect. Of course, I failed right there. So follow my example and aim it higher, because if you aim it too low, he's just going to run into the rock. Let's get that again. Gotta hurry this up for you. And anyway, so right there should get it. There we go. You don't have to aim it perfect, just aim it in the general direction, and the falcon, eagle, hawk thing will pick it up. So what you want to try to do here is not fall in the water because it takes forever to swim the basket back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump on the roof and I'm just going to throw it off where I don't fall in the water. And then you want to head back up to where you talked to Russell's wife earlier, which I don't think even has a name. So you want to come up here and talk to her again. As soon as you get there, it'll engage you in a cutscene. It says, "Oh, Link, that cradle, did you go through the trouble of finding it for me? My thanks to you. That reminds me, there's something I'm supposed to give to you. Do you think you can carry that cradle to the house back with me? So you can circle around her, walk with her, call her a whore, whatever you want to do, I don't know, but it really doesn't matter. So you just walk up to the house without her, and it will actually just make her magically transport there." So anyway, she says, "My thanks to you," and then she gives you the fishing pole. Fishing rod, fishing pole, whatever the heck it is. Colin actually made it for you, so now I will show you how to equip it. So what you want to do is you actually want to hit the minus button right there, and then just hit the B button on the back of the controller, and put it on your items menu. So you can hit B and bring it out like this, and you can run around with it, roll around, do whatever you want. It's really long fishing pole, but whatever. Anyways, so now that you have the fishing pole, you can press A to put it up. You stop and press A, because if you press A while you're running, you'll roll. Anyways, so now that you have the fishing pole, you want to run over here to this house, and actually where the cat is, and go fishing. When you're coming into the village, it's actually straight ahead of you. Just walk straight and cross the bridge. Actually, what you want to do is you don't want to jerk your arm all the way back. You just want to tilt the Wii remote. You don't want to jerk your arm all the way back like that. You want to just tilt the Wii remote up real fast in that quick motion like that, just like that, and just hold it there and slowly pull it backwards, and you'll reel in your fish or bring in your fish, whatever. So, anyways, what you want to do is you actually want to cast out there again. And you're actually supposed to wait for it to go completely into the water, like the tip of the cork go into the water, but I like a challenge, so I try to get it when they first start nibbling, because it's harder, and I enjoy a challenge. But if you want to catch a fish, it takes longer to do it the other way, but you get more misses on your bites doing it the way I do it. So anyways, you can't actually skip this video, you have to watch it. So the cat jacks my fish and runs all the way home. And if you're a Zelda fan, you know that sound right there very well. It is the sound that we have actually done something right. And you can walk around or swim there, it really doesn't matter. You just need to get over to the shop. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to bust both these pumpkin patches up. Try to aim them generally away from that guy sitting on top of that thing, because he will actually scream at you for breaking pumpkins. Because he screams at you and says don't waste food because he's weird. But I guess it's a good idea not to throw pumpkins in real life, because they don't actually have rubies in them. Anyways, you can go under the bridge and there's a ruby under the bridge if you want it. It's just green. It's green, so it counts as 1. So anyways, and just keep throwing your rubies around, and this blue ruby actually counts as 5 rubies if you did not already know that. So I'm just gonna keep throwing these pumpkins here, and after we bust up both these pumpkin patches, there's some rubies that are actually hidden a couple, 1 or 2. The one we can't get right now, we can't get until like really late in the game, so I'm gonna show you where it's at, but you can't get it, so don't even try, because it doesn't work. Anyways, there's always a blue ruby in one of those pumpkins. Go to bust them, and you want to come over here to these boxes and climb up the boxes. Now that you are up the boxes, you want to Z-target yourself to center in the slider, and then climb up it. Very, and see, once you're up here, you see that there is actually a yellow ruby right there. So you just walk forward and then you'll grab it. And there's actually another yellow ruby that we cannot get right now. It's actually right there. So we can't get it right now until like really late in the game. So I'm just going to show you where it's at. And you can actually grab this little cuckoo thing. Cuckoo, chucho, whatever they call it. And there's actually 2 rubies right here in front of the windowsill that I just got, but it didn't show you. Anyways, so you want to just jump down, and this chicken will actually permit you to fly, or more or less glide. But anyways, once you get to the ground, you can just throw it, set it down, whatever you want to do. You can't actually get this ruby right now, but I just want to show it to you anyways. You want to come over here, and to the side of the house, there is a orange ruby back there, which is worth 800. You cannot obtain this ruby right now, because of the simple fact that you do not have a certain dungeon item. I cannot tell you which item that would be, because that would be considered a spoiler. So, once you do that, you want to come to the general store on the shop. When you come into the village, it's straight to your right. It's a big purple house, you can't miss it. Anyways, you would come up here and talk to this lady. And actually before, if you came in here before, she would not talk to you because she was depressed that her cat left. So I just skipped the step of talking to her, and now I just... all she does is tell you about the milk and the cat, how it drinks the milk and how it's cute and stuff. So she gives you your bottle of milk, which you actually do not have to pay for, which is really cool. Anyways, you want to talk to her again, and she tells you how to buy stuff. So you want to come over here. You come over here to Slingshot, and you want to buy the Slingshot for 30 rubies. Now, if you follow the thing by busting the pumpkin patches and following all the guide until I got you all the way up to the 31 rubies that I collected, you should be able to buy that if you follow it. I mean, it's easy to find 30 rubies in this village. It takes about 2 minutes. So anyways, what you want to do is you want to back out of here, and this is actually all the time I have for this video. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.